You have tried the volumizing sprays, the round brushes, the dry shampoo, and somehow your hair still looks flat by noon. If that sounds painfully familiar, you are in exactly the right place. Imagine just 4 simple steps completely transforming the way your thin hair looks, moves, and feels every single day. I research worst style and beauty mistakes and youth-boosting fixes for mature women, so you get simple, proven transformations that work instantly. Today we're perfecting thin hair styling. And by part 3, you'll want to pause, go to your mirror, and try what I show you. I mean it. We are covering 4 parts: the wrong products, the wrong tools, the wrong techniques, and the one finishing mistake that erases all your hard work. And the very first mistake? It is sitting in your bathroom right now. Let's go. Part 1. The product mistake that is flattening your hair. Have you ever wondered why your hair looks thinner after you style it than before you even started? You spent money on the right products, and somehow they are working against you. That quiet frustration? It is more common than you know. Here is the truth that nobody puts on the label. Most products marketed to women over 50 for fine hair are actually too heavy for mature hair. And heavy products do not just fail to lift, they actively pull your roots down. This is the one that made a close friend of mine stop mid-sentence and say, "Wait, that is exactly what I have been doing." Mistake 1 is using creams, serums, or oils anywhere near your roots. Mature hair is naturally more porous and more fragile than it was in your 30s. It absorbs product faster and holds it longer, which means buildup happens twice as fast. That buildup sits right at the root and kills every bit of lift before you even pick up your brush. If you are still reaching for a smoothing cream before your blow-dry, swap it for a lightweight volumizing mousse applied only to your mid-lengths and ends, never the root. The difference is immediate. Your bone structure deserves a frame that actually lifts, and right now your products are stealing that from you. The second mistake is over-applying. One pump. That is it. More does not mean more volume. It means more weight. And on your hair type, weight is the enemy. The third mistake is using a heavy conditioner from root to tip. Keep conditioner only on the ends. Your roots do not need it, and your fine hair absolutely cannot handle it. Swap your heavy serum for a heat protectant spray, lightweight, invisible, and it will not cost your hair a single ounce of lift. Your maintenance tip here is simple. Clarify your hair every 2 weeks with a gentle clarifying shampoo. Buildup is silent and it is relentless. And clearing it regularly is the single fastest way to restore body between appointments. This one change alone will make everything else you do work better. And wait until you see what the wrong tool is doing to your volume, because that is exactly what part 2 is about. Part 2, the tool mistake that is crushing your volume. Bold truth. The brush in your hand right now might be the most expensive mistake in your bathroom. Most women over 50 are using a tool that was designed for thick hair. And on your fine hair, it does not smooth, it suffocates. You have been working against yourself every single morning without knowing it. Here is your key insight. Paddle brushes and large flat brushes distribute tension evenly across too much hair at once. And for fine hair, that tension pulls everything downward instead of lifting it. You end up with smooth hair that lies perfectly flat, which is exactly what you do not want. Honestly, I wish someone had told me this before I spent years wondering why my blowout always fell within an hour. The fix is a round brush, but the size matters more than you think. For fine hair over 50, a small to medium round brush creates the tension at the root that physically lifts the hair shaft as you dry. The barrel spins the hair upward and holds it there while the heat sets the direction. This is the one that changes everything. Stay with me. If you are still blow drying by pulling sections straight down toward the floor, swap that immediately. Dry each section upward and away from the scalp, holding the brush at a 45-degree angle from the root. That angle alone puts lift where flat hair needs it most. The fourth mistake in this part is using a diffuser when your hair needs root volume, not curl definition. Diffusers are wonderful tools, but they scatter airflow, and scattered airflow does not build lift at the root. A concentrator nozzle aimed directly at your sections does. Your maintenance tip: replace your round brush every 6 months. Worn bristles do not grip the hair shaft evenly, and uneven grip means uneven lift. It is such a small thing, and it makes a real difference to your result. Those beautiful eyes of yours deserve to be framed by hair that has actual height and movement. And the technique you use next is either going to lock that in, or undo every single thing you just did. Part 3 is where it all comes together. Part 3. The technique mistake that collapses your style. You spent 20 minutes building volume, and within an hour it is gone. Not because your hair is hopeless. Because one technique mistake is quietly undoing all of your work. This is the part where everything clicks. The mistake most women make with their technique is this. They style the hair in the direction they want it to fall. That feels logical. But for thin hair, it is the wrong move entirely. Fine mature hair needs to be styled in the opposite direction first, away from its natural fall, to train lift into the root while the hair is still warm. This is called over-directing. And it is the single technique that separates a blowout that lasts 6 hours from one that collapses before you reach the car. Here is what I wish someone had said to me years ago. Volume does not come from the ends. It comes entirely from the root. If your root is flat, nothing you do to the mid-length or ends will rescue the shape. That technique insight alone is worth pausing this video for. If you are still releasing each section from the brush while it is still warm, swap that for this. After you dry a section, hold it on the brush for 10 full seconds after the heat stops. Let it cool in position. That cooling moment is when the hair sets its shape. Release too early and the lift disappears before it ever had a chance to hold. Your second technique fix is sectioning. Most women work in sections that are far too large for fine hair. Smaller sections mean more heat contact, more lift per strand, and a result that actually holds. Try half the size of your usual section. You will feel the difference immediately. Your maintenance tip for technique. Once a week, flip your head completely forward and dry the underneath sections first before returning to the top. This builds a foundation of lift from below that supports everything you style on top. It sounds small. It is not small. You now have the product, the tools, and the technique. But there is one final mistake that erases all three, and almost every woman is making it. Part 4 is the one you cannot skip. Part 4. The finishing mistake that erases everything. You did everything right. You used the right products, the right brush, the right technique. And then you reached for that one finishing step, and quietly undid all of it. That is not bad luck. That is a pattern. And it ends today. The finishing mistake is heavy hold hairspray applied too close and too early. Most women over 50 were taught to finish with a firm hold spray, but firm hold products are formulated for thick hair that needs to be pinned down, not fine hair that needs to be held lightly in place. The moment that heavy formula hits your fine hair, it compresses the shaft and collapses the very lift you just built. This is the one that genuinely surprises people when they hear it. Your first fix is switching to a flexible hold spray only. Look for words like light hold or flexible finish on the label. These formulas preserve movement and body without the weight that kills fine hair volume. Your distance matters enormously. Hold the spray at least 12 inches from your head. That distance allows the mist to settle as a cloud rather than landing as a wet burst. A wet burst flattens. A settled cloud holds. If you are still pressing your flat iron over your roots to try to add volume, swap that for a root lifting tool or a large Velcro roller placed at the crown for 5 minutes after styling. The roller holds your over-directed root in place while your hair cools completely. The result is volume that actually lasts. And your natural elegance, those cheekbones, that jawline, they deserve to be framed by hair that moves, not hair that is sealed stiff against your head. Your maintenance tip: every 3 to 4 weeks, ask your stylist for a micro trim. Even 1 centimeter of weight removed from the ends reduces the pull on your roots and gives your fine hair room to lift naturally between styles. You needed to hear this. You now have all 4 steps, and your hair will never look the same after today. The next video we are covering is the one accessory mistake that makes even the most elegant outfit look immediately dated. You will not want to miss it. You just learned 4 transformations that most women spend years figuring out completely on their own. The wrong products, the wrong tools, the wrong technique, and the finishing mistake that quietly erases all 3. You didn't just watch a video. You changed how you look tomorrow. Now tell me in the comments, which of these 4 mistakes were you making without even realizing it? I read every single one, and I want to know yours. Next time, we are covering the one accessory mistake that adds years to even the most polished outfit. And it is something most women wear every single day. Like this video, subscribe to Timeless Wisdom Path, and I will see you in the next one.